Good Wednesday morning, everybody. Meteorologist Johnny Lively. Thanks for tuning in to Gulf Coast Weather Solutions. This is our Wednesday morning show that is sponsored by HB Neal Construction. We look at the Tamco live Doppler radar just like we've seen the last couple of weeks, last couple of days. You look over there towards Lake Charles, really across the region, we are awfully quiet, but you can see something going on after some further investigation. I've been told that this is a bunch of birds that have migrated down to Cameron Parish all the way to Morgan City, so they get very active in the morning time. You can see them actually kind of move around. That's what we're seeing on the radar. But other than that, it is a quiet morning. Very, very muggy out there. Thanks again to our sponsor of Tamco Hail Guard Beyond Class 4, showing us it's a pretty quiet morning. But if you're looking for some showers, some storms, that's over there towards parts of Jackson, getting into Mississippi and Alabama. We're not seeing anything as of right now. Just very humid. There's a front that's going to be moving into our northern counties and parishes later on this afternoon and evening. It's going to kind of be stationary the next day or so. You can see there were some tornado watches yesterday evening. Nothing got down here in our region. We've been awfully quiet, and it is a quiet morning as of right now, but we should see this boundary kick off some showers and even some thunderstorms later this afternoon into the evening time hours. We'll have to watch and see how far south this gets to areas like Houston, Beaumont, and Lake Charles, but a lot of this will be Conroe, Woodlands, into the Jasper region that we see this rain. Look how warm it is across the Lone Star State and the rest of the South from Louisiana, Mississippi, and even Alabama. Upper 70s, getting close to the 80-degree mark already this morning, but the Southern Plains, Central Plains is into the 40s and 30s. We're just not that lucky. We are definitely warm, but that's what we have this time of year, thanks to Do Good Credit Union, showing us that front is sneaking into our northern counties and parishes later on today. You can see currently the temperatures are pretty much all across the board into the mid to upper 70s. Some areas like Cold Spring is down into the low 70s, but we are warm and muggy this morning all the way from the coast to the rest of the region. It is a muggy morning thanks to our sponsor of Neutron Electrical Services. I'm sure those ACs have definitely been working overnight last night. Construction forecast for today really just kind of depends where exactly you are. If you want to say I-10 and south, 40% coverage is what we're going with today. A passing shower later on this afternoon. That's when we see the potential for some storms. If you are north of the I-10 corridor, 50 to 60% coverage is expected because you're closer to that frontal boundary. So it kind of depends where you are, but we are going to have the chance for some showers later on this morning, especially this afternoon and evening time. It's not widespread. It's not numerous. This is more so isolated to scattered. So we will have some rain in the region, and we'll show that on the Futurecast here in a second. But a lot of this should not disrupt our outdoor and construction forecast for today. Majority of us, we're going to be fine. We're just going to watch to see where some of those scattered storms do pop up later this afternoon into the evening. Should be somewhat into our northern counties and parishes. So you can see going to be pretty active, again, further to the north where that front is. We see the high-pressure ridge finally break down far to the south. This opens the door for these fronts to finally start sneaking into our region. We've got this stationary front that can still give us some isolated to scattered storms on Thursday, but the main story is going to be this biggest round that comes in on Friday. Finally, we've got a system that moves to our region, but we're going to finally see this front push through our whole region. So 80 to 90% coverage on Friday afternoon into early Saturday morning. You can see that skirts through our region, and then behind that front, Saturday late morning, Saturday afternoon, breezy conditions, dry conditions, temperatures staying in the 70s. Going to be a really nice Saturday. Just got to get through that breezy conditions. Sunday looks great. Monday looks great. The best weather definitely is Sunday and Monday. If you want me to write you a doctor's note, say don't go to work on Monday because it's so pretty, I'll try to do my best. But really nice forecasts coming up Sunday and Monday. Really, this weekend looks really good. We just got to get through the rain that's going to be dealing with on Friday and into early Saturday morning. So we've got 50% coverage today. Kind of depends, again, where exactly you are. I think the best is going to be into the northern counties and parishes. And then we still have that boundary hanging around. We can still get some additional showers and storms Thursday, but not too bad. Our best coverage is going to be Friday afternoon as that front moves into our region. So Friday afternoon into early Saturday morning, we're going to be seeing some widespread showers and thunderstorms. 1 to 2 inches of rain definitely is possible. So here's our Futurecast for today, sponsored by Do Good again. We'll be seeing the potential for some showers and even some storms. It's going to be north of our region, north of the I-10 corridor, I should say. So Woodlands, Conroe, Livingston to Jasper. You can see the rain today, and we'll see how far south it actually does get because there's that boundary finally trying to bring some storms closer to the I-10 corridor. But again, it just looks better towards US 190, which includes Woodlands to Livingston to Jasper. That's where we can see those storms really kind of pushing into the region. We'll watch, see how far south it goes. Thursday, additional showers and storms definitely possible. Not as high, 30% coverage. We'll continue to see if we need to update that. You can just see we've got the isolated to getting close to scattered, but we'll see how active it really does get on Thursday. I think our best chance for some widespread showers and storms is definitely going to stay on Friday. And that actually brings us to Friday. So we've got a warm front, which will lift on Friday morning. You can get pretty active on Friday morning with some light to moderate rain. That warm front continues to lift, going to be muggy all day long throughout the day on Friday. As we get into Friday afternoon, coverage isn't too bad. You can see, it's 30 to 40% coverage for some light to moderate showers, but that's going to be the main thing we'll be watching. Cold front finally starts pushing through our region Friday evening into Friday night. That's when we see to the 80 to 90% coverage for some widespread showers and some locally heavy rainfall in some of these storms. We'll watch to see the risk for severe weather. This should be pretty limited, pretty isolated, but we'll keep watching this, and that front will finally move through a whole general region pretty much Friday night into early Saturday morning, and by the time we get to sunrise and daybreak on Saturday, it's already past Lake Charles. It's already moving into Lafayette and Baton Rouge, so we're saying goodbye to this front. Cooler, drier, breezy conditions throughout the day on Saturday. So again, the heaviest rain is Friday into Saturday morning. How much rain are we talking? Again, the I-10 corridor, you'll get the rain. I just don't think it's going to be as heavy versus the areas further to the north. Keep saying it kind of over and over again. College Station, Conroe, Livingston to Jasper, that's where we're going to see the heaviest potential, possibly even up to 3 to 4 inches. But if we're talking about the whole general region, even including the I-10 corridor, 1 to 2 inches of rain is definitely possible. It's these isolated areas we'll be watching for the potential for 1 to 2 inches of rain. Today is muggy, and we already know that. We feel it this morning. Upper 80s is expected for some areas, getting into the low 90s. Again, we're going to see that coverage of rain for our northern counties and parishes. We'll see how far south it truly does get. Does it get into Houston, Beaumont, and Lake Charles and Orange later this evening? We will continue to keep watching it here at Gulf Coast. Again, overnight tonight, we'll watch for those isolated to scattered showers and storms, but it's going to be warm and muggy. Temperatures into the upper 60s to the low 70s, especially further south that you go. Thanks for a sponsor of Silsby Ford. Get you one. No, this isn't a mistake. After the front, it's going to be into pretty much the 40s for our areas further to the north. Mid to upper 40s definitely is possible. Along the I-10 corridor, we can see some upper 40s, but mainly into the upper 40s to low 50s. So a chilly Sunday morning is expected for us. And here's our 7-day forecast for Southeast Texas. Next couple of days, we've got pretty good rain chances. The best is definitely going to be on Friday after that, when that front moves through. Then after that front, breezy conditions off and on throughout the day on Saturday as that dry, cooler air moves in. Sunday and Monday look absolutely beautiful. Tuesday, not as bad as well, too, but we start seeing those temperatures warm up. So does the clouds start pushing back into the region. Same thing for Southwest Louisiana. We'll watch for the potential for some storms later this afternoon into the evening. Thursday isn't too bad, but we're really going to see the chance for widespread showers and storms Friday afternoon into early Saturday morning, and throughout the morning on Saturday, especially Saturday afternoon. Breezy conditions as we get that cooler and drier air into our region. Sunday and Monday look really good. So to sum up today, it's going to get really warm. We already know that. It's going to get into the upper 80s to low 90s. Great time to download the free Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. It will keep you updated on any storms that are moving into your region later this afternoon and evening. We expect that this is going to be mainly into the northern counties and parishes. We'll just have to see how far south it does get into areas like Houston, Baytown, Beaumont, Orange, and Lake Charles later this afternoon into the evening. So if you haven't yet, please go download the free Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll still have more updates throughout the day today. Lucas will have our 7-day and evening video later on today. See y'all Thursday morning, and thanks again for tuning in to Gulf Coast Weather Solutions.
Gulf Coast Weather Solutions is sponsored by
At Gulf Coast Weather Solutions, we focus on delivering reliable weather forecasts. Our new app provides reliable weather updates and alerts no matter where you are. With real-time weather alerts and warnings, you can stay informed and prepared wherever you go. Download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app today on the App Store and Google Play, and stay connected no matter where you are.